Once again, Glitch confuses us with spoilers. Just moments ago, Glitch dropped a brand new image teasing what's coming in episode 5 of this wild and painfully slow digital circus. Comment these emojis if you want the new episode to finally drop. This image is absolute chaos. Everyone's wearing outfits or doing things that directly relate to previous spoilers. Pomni is wearing what looks like a man's office suit. Maybe in real life she dreamed of being a manager, which is why she's dressed like this. Jax looks like a hunter or a zoo guard. Ragatha is in her usual dress, but now with softball gear, plus she's holding a glass of liquor, clearly referencing the previous Mafia spoiler. Just like I said in the last video. Go check it out! We also see Kinger dressed as a Mafia boss, proving my theory right. This chess piece has something to do with the dark Mafia world. It suggests he's a cautious but highly prepared NPC or person. I really didn't expect that from you, Kinger. Fans are going crazy over Gangle looking absolutely stunning in a dress. She looks gorgeous. As for Zubul, nothing too odd except she's holding a very strange device. I'm not sure what it is. Let me know your theories in the comments. This spoiler also suggests that these goofballs are going to break the fourth wall. Kaney is literally smashing a wall, and behind it, we can see some kind of galaxy. Other curious, though not so important details, a disturbing baby head, and a corn cob. But hey, let's stay open to surprises. Like, subscribe, and drop your theories in the comments below. Glitch is playing with our feelings again. This is going from being a joke to annoying. Today around noon, they dropped new spoilers about what could happen in this highly anticipated 5th episode, and they totally surprised us. This plot has taken the most shocking, weird, and beautiful turn I've ever seen. Comment these emojis if you want the 5th episode to finally come out. We went from seeing Jax in the savannah being tiresome to Pomni being exploited at work with her head swollen. From so much work, our characters on a softball field, and now in a casino being part of the biggest digital mafia. This episode, in my opinion, will be about Kinger, because with all these spoilers, I deduce they're based on past lives, opening parentheses, past jobs of our characters. I say Kinger because of these curious facts I've noticed. In the previous spoiler, and in this one, we've seen him looking suspiciously to the right, or as if he were looking at us, breaking the fourth wall. Not only is he looking at us, Jax and Ragatha too. Could it be that they've gained consciousness and know we're watching them? Going back to Kinger, looks suspicious. Like, I don't know, like planning or scheming something the others can't notice. Because Pomni and Gangle look pretty drunk. Jax looks like he's done weird things, apart from the weird thing I can't name that he has in his mouth. And my beautiful Ragatha doesn't seem to be in her right mind. Now, her eye looks normal. As I said in the past spoiler I invite you to see. Her eye looked bigger than normal, and her gaze was lost. Something new I've also noticed is that Pomni no longer wears her colored gloves. Now she wears black ones. And we noticed this in past spoilers too. On the table, we see like a, I don't know, nothing that can be confirmed yet. Also, several bottles of alcohol, and there's one with a peculiar artifact inside, like a neon-colored worm. Going back to past spoilers, Glitch has liked fan art about Jax in the savannah, in which he has a little bird on his shoulder and an apparently dangerous kangaroo behind him. If Glitch has liked it, that could mean this spoiler theory hasn't been completely ruled out. Fans are going crazy with all these spoilers. They make tons of drawings and theories. This 5th episode could be specifically about Jax. As I said in the analysis before last, we can see Jax quite bored. Maybe this episode could be about pleasing Jax, but since he's so mischievous, that's why they changed scenarios so much. Jax. He's one of the favorites, and if he got bored or fell into an existential void, he'd end up like Kaufmo, and this could be a loss because he's one of the most beloved and appreciated characters by the public. Wouldn't watch it anymore if my mischievous bunny wasn't there. We don't see Zubul anywhere in this spoiler. What do you think happened to her? We all know she's quite a party pooper. Maybe she went to bed early. Anyway, that's been all for this analysis. Subscribe, like, and tell me in the comments what you think, what theories you have, and if you're anxious for this 5th episode.
Glitch is angry with the community due to recent rumors and speculation, and has threatened several times to cancel the circus if we keep being annoying. Comment this emoji if you want episode 5 of the Amazing Digital Circus to come out now. Regarding the spoilers for the new chapter of the Amazing Digital Circus, they have stated, "Well, this is embarrassing. I was given incorrect information about the plot of the next episode. It's not about hunting, but about office life? Wow! I'm sure viewers will find it interesting." Which is somewhat illogical on Glitch's part, since they themselves uploaded the spoilers and images of Jax himself, where they talked about who would have given him a weapon in the middle of the savannah. Glitch is so saturated with projects and work that they don't even know what they're saying or where they stand. Getting back to this, she has stated several times that the insistence for episode 5 of the Amazing Digital Circus bothers her, that if we kept being annoying, they would end up canceling it. But she did this as a joke, I suppose. Well, that's what they said, but if with what we're seeing they retract images that they themselves provided, I don't know what to think. Regarding this, they uploaded an image where we see a type of office with Pomni, Ragata, and Kinger. But where have Jax and Gangle gone? Have they worked out their problems and rough edges? Fans are saying that most likely there will be 2 adventures in the same episode, or they'll upload 2 episodes of the Amazing Digital Circus quite close together. I don't even want to imagine the crazy things this cute little rabbit could do with such a huge rifle. Glitch has said that this episode will be about an office, but we only see 3 characters involved. Maybe we'll remember the past life of one of these? This episode looks like it could be Pomni's past life because 2 images of her in this new episode have already been leaked, sitting like a toad and with her head stuck in the office, as if she had gotten stuck and the final mission is to free her. There are also some fan images explaining possible theories and appearances of this office in past episodes, but, well, comment on who you think this episode is about. A subscriber in the analysis told me it would be about Ragata, but I'd like to know why he says this. If perhaps you know, let me know, and I invite you to watch the previous summary. But wait a minute, wasn't this an analog and psychological horror series? Now it seems focused on workplace exploitation. Let's remember that Kane opened the suggestion box and maybe he took into account the opinion of our characters. Most likely all of this will get out of control. Kane is trying to please everyone in this episode, with Pomni living her adventure in real life, accounting and office work, Jax with violence, and maybe Ragata and her horses afterwards. But well, remember that all of this is speculation. Follow me and like to keep uploading more analysis about this digital exploitation. I mean, Digital Circus! Share it with whoever you think should watch the Digital Circus with you.